Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome back to another Elden Ring build. My name is Tron, and today I bring to you guys a very OP gravity build. We are going to be focusing this build on the magical power that this weapon has that you guys are seeing here. Not only does this weapon got a buff because of patch 1.07, but the increment on the power and the poise that it received, it is a weapon that you guys must try. You guys are going to be falling in love with it because of the damage that you guys are going to be able to output. If you guys like how that sounds, a like is much appreciated. I just want to say thank you guys for hitting that like button because it does help us a lot with the YouTube algorithm. And also, thank you for those that joined the Bolt Nation on becoming a member and supporting us in that way. Now, let's get started. This weapon here that you guys are seeing here, this is the Onyx Lore Grave Curved Sword. As you see, this weapon deals a physical and magic power. And today we're going to be focusing for this type of build for PvE. We are going to be focusing on making the unique skill of this weapon very potent. And the unique skill of this weapon is going to be none other than the Onyx Lore's Repulsion, which got a humongous buff during the patch 1.7. Not only is the unique skill does a repellent with a gravity effect, it does two things. One, it deals damage to your foe, and two, it repels them away from you. If the enemy or the foe is a bit stronger than what you think, then this weapon is really going to help you once you guys use the unique skill, because it's going to repel them away and knock them on their tushy, and then you guys are going to be able to just spam away that special skill. And then on top of that, it increased the poise during the casting. So whenever you guys are doing that, there is nothing that is going to be able to stop you, because you guys are going to be having poise during the whole casting sequence. Now, of course, you guys need to have enough poise in your armor to be able to withstand a hit and complete the entire sequence of the casting. So let's dive into this video now. Let me show you guys how you guys are able to make this build very potent. And we are going to be using the following armor. Only this because we are going to be needing a little bit of poise to be able to cast our special skill that is within the weapon, and that is the scale helm. And we are going to be using the Raptor's Black Feather just to, you know, whenever we do jump attacks, we're going to get that increment of additional 10% damage, and then the allowing gauntlets and the all-knowing greaves. Now, all of those are going to give us a nice 44 poise. Later on in the video, I'm going to show you guys a different setup for PvP. For PvE, we're going to be using the Magic Scorpion Charm, giving us a 12 buff over an offense and also a 10% negation. So we're going to get an increment of our magic that is within the weapon, and then Shard of Alexander is going to increase our power skill that is within the weapon, which is the Onyx Lore. So we're getting an increment of 15%. This is where I'm going to be providing you different type of options that you guys can use. First one is going to be the Red Feather Brush Sword. This one here is going to raise your attack power when your HP is low. So whenever you guys go below 25% on your health and you guys are doing the special skill, your overall power within the build is going to increase, giving you guys that little extra boost just in case you guys get into trouble. Now, the other option that we have here is the Primal Glintstone Blade. This one says spell consume less FP, but maximum HP is reduced. Now, it is going to take about 10% of your HP, but guys, this is a great thing since we are going to be spamming away the special skill of this weapon that, let me tell you guys, it deals a tremendous amount of damage. We are going to be getting the help of this talisman. It's going to help you save your FP by an additional 25%. So that means you guys are going to be able to spam this even longer, and it's going to allow you guys to use your special skill that is within this weapon before you guys replenish your FP. Now that we have that down, we're going to give you guys a couple of options. Now, if you guys have enough of your mind, then what I will do is the following. Currently, I am at 28 on my mind. So let me show you guys really quick on my character status so you guys have an idea of what you guys actually can do. Since this is a level 165, we have vigor at 50. We're going to get enough HP to be able to stay in the fight. Mine's going to be at 25. Endurance is going to be at 28. Mine at 25 because that allows me to use our different type of incantations. And then on top of that, replenish your FP. And you guys are going to be able to spam away and just delete anything that gets in your way for about 15,000 damage. So you guys get the picture on that. Endurance is going to be at 28 to deal to use our weapon and also our armor that gives us a nice 44 poise. Strength is going to be at 33, dexterity at 16, 60 is going to be intelligence, faith at 25, and arcane at 7. Now let me explain a couple of things. Why do I have on the weapon? If you guys are taking a look at it here, as you guys see, the attribute scalings are going to be B for strength and B for intelligence. Now, since we are going to be using more of magic power, which is the special skill within the Onyx Lore's Greatsword, we are going to be using more of our intelligence, making the weapon more magically buff than what you guys are able to do. Now, as you guys see, my strength is at 33. So that is the physical damage that is within the weapon. Now, what I've done so far is the following. Since I'm going to be using the Raptor's Black Feather, that's going to help me with an additional 10%. So that kind of like offsets the physical damage that you guys are going to be able to implement on any foe. Now, to push this build for PvE to another level, we are going to be using two different characters within the Wondrous Physics. One is going to be the Shrouding character. Now, this one's going to boost your magic power, which is what we actually want to do. And if we are able to do this, we are able to hit just about 4,000 damage within one single hit. Now, we are also going to be using the Cerulean Heating Tier, which is going to eliminate all FP consumption, I believe for about 10 seconds. You guys are going to be able to spam this special skill without using none of your SP, which is going to help you guys a lot to be able to take down just about any boss within 3 minutes that you guys are going to be engaging your fight with them. Now, a couple of suggestions that I would use just in case you guys either are under level or are maybe at 200, 250. If you guys are under level, I would use the following things. One would be this beautiful talisman that I love to use, which is the Grey Jar Arsenal. This is going to vastly raise your maximum equip load. If you guys don't have that, you can always use the Erdtree Favor +2 because it's going to raise your maximum HP and also your stamina and equip load, giving you guys a nice, not only, but a buff on your HP and your stamina, which is going to help you guys stay in the fight a little bit longer. The different type of incantations that we're going to be using to maximize the power within this build are going to be two. Golden Bow, which is going to give us about 80 seconds, is going to increment our power for 15%. PvP is going to give you guys about 7.5, but on PvE, I mean, you're going to get about 15% more on your power. And then the next one is going to be the Flame Grant Me Some Strength, giving you 30 seconds of extra buff that you guys are going to be needing to be able to take down bigger bosses that have more health or that are a lot stronger. So those two incantations are going to provide a nice buff to this build, which we are going to pretty much become very OP and take down just about anyone that gets in our way. Now, as I promised to you guys, a different setup for PvP. Now, if you guys are on PvP, I wouldn't use the Magic Scorpion Charm because this one does give you a 10% damage negation. So what I would use instead of this is the following, guys, which is going to be if we go up here, is going to be the Erdtree favor +2. Now this one's going to give you a nice buff to your build if you guys are, not only if you're under level, but for PvP is going to be a nice talisman that you guys can use. And the next one that I would use is the following, guys. Since you guys are going to be in PvP, you guys need to make sure that your strength is higher than your intelligence. The only reason why is because it's going to be very hard for you guys to hit anyone with this special skill that is within the weapon, even though it's going to be dealing a tremendous amount of damage. But as you guys see this, I mean, even though it got an increment on the power and also on the poise of the casting, but the problem is that it's still a little bit too slow to be able to use this in PvP. Now, yes, you're probably going to be able to land this, but you have to really calculate when you're about to use it so you guys don't get hit and just, you know, pretty much go down. So that would be my suggestion. Now, in your character status, I would use the following. Instead of my strength being at 33 and my intelligence being at 60, I would just flip that and make my strength at 60 and my intelligence at 33. So overall, that is the way you guys are going to be able to use this build for either PvE or PvP. So final thoughts, if you guys are using this for PvE, I mean, it's a very good build to be able to use it against any foe. It's going to help you for to get through the different type of stages. And then on top of that, just make sure you guys are always raising your intelligence higher than your strength if you guys want to go the route of using the special skill, which is the Onyx Lord. Now, once again, guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button. If you guys made it this far and you haven't subscribed to the channel, why not, guys? We got lots more Elden Ring, Gotham Knights, God of War, and much more coming your way. And also, thank you once again to everyone that has joined the Bold Nation. Once again, thank you, and we'll see you guys on the next one.